What's that smile? Sequential narratives.
Ben Hutchings, Benzie Wenzie Woos.
Thanks for having me. Don't make a joke about having me. I knew you were going to.
Yeah, the wheels were turning. We've made a comic. Nearly done. It's called
Sons of Comtec.
Sons of Comtec. Ben
Yes,
Hutchings,
we have. Yep.
What is Sons of Comtec? What am
It is right a comic that we did, you and me together, collaborating. We're both cartoonists. We both pencil and ink and write, don't we? We do all three of those things, and so we've combined our skills back and forth, handing it back and forth and coming up with funny jokes.
Yes.
Together, on the fly sometimes, but sometimes we don't
Sometimes
do that.
separately and with much pondering.
Yeah, and thinking. But also lots of laughing.
Weren't there laughs though?
Oh, weren't there? There were several over the course of the 6 years that we've been working on it.
More like
7,
10 or 11, I think.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
But it is about 60 pages to be fair.
It is about 60-something pages.
So it's 10 pages a year. It's not bad.
Considering we've both had a lot of other stuff going on.
More important stuff, frankly. Yeah. But we're coming to the end now, and we do have a lot of pages, and they're very funny. We know it's funny because when we read it, we laugh at our own jokes and each other's jokes and drawings. And talk about how funny it is and how how clever we were to think of it and stuff like that.
This is important questions. This is what people want to know about comics, Ben. This is what people want to know. People who have a serious interest in comics want to ask the serious, important questions about comic collaborations, about the process.
Yeah.
Who was the writer? Who was the penciler? Who was the inker?
Of the whole thing.
Yeah.
But, well, it's like I just...
You can't see me shrugging.
We all as I've just finished telling you, all two of us are. Two of us doing
Don't
those
tell
several...
them about Stacey.
Stacey, oh, she's great. She's a real cracker. I tell you, I know you can't say that anymore, but she's a bloody cracker. I know I'm going to get bloody lynched for this, but she's a bloody little right cracker.
Just about earned her freedom, I say. I reckon.
Yeah.
Just about.
We let her run around a little bit. She deserves it, though.
Just about.
It's just us two, actually. And what did you ask? Who? Yeah. Just like I said, all three of us.
Hang on.
All two of us. Fuck. You wrote this spiel.
Hang on. This is the first story in the book.
Yeah.
This is the first bit that people will see. And yes, I wrote this spiel, but not until the end of drawing the rest of the pages, which we did together. Because I thought we should have a sort of intro.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's not, just something to sort of get people in the mood.
Yeah.
Then it gets straight into
This was the original comic. Actually started here.
Yeah.
And it didn't look like that. I'd hand drawn something quite messily, and Patrick fixed it all up to look really smart.
Yeah, because
really neat.
I like lettering.
Yeah, your lettering is good.
And neatness. Yeah, so Ben, I think apart from the lettering, which I redid, the title, I think you did just about all of that.
I think so. I think I made that. And now
then on this page, this is where it starts getting weird.
Yeah, so you penciled these faces in. I believe you might have penciled the whole thing.
I don't think so. I penciled and inked this.
Oh, okay.
This is yours.
Yeah.
This is mine. This one, I think, might have been. I might have roughly either penciled it in or roughed it, or even just written a note as to what was supposed to be here.
Because that face is definitely your style of face.
But it's definitely your inks.
Yeah, the inks are mine.
Yeah. This one you inked. Maybe I roughly. No.
The best thing about this comic, by the way, is that we don't really do character design sheets. He's brunette.
Well,
that's all you need to know about him. He's got thick eyebrows and he's got brown hair. This guy has a normal face that is kind of consistent through most of the comic.
For some of the characters, we just made them up as we went, and they're sort of generic business types.
Yeah.
Some of them are based on real people, so that we had reference images,
so that they always look like that person. Yeah.
And a couple of the ones I did in another story were sort of generic business ladies that I found on the internet.
Yeah.
So I can't really sort of show people who they are, because that's not right, because they're just normal, either stock photo models or actual people who work for some office somewhere.
The best bits are when we look at stock photography.
But
I don't want to point out where we use stock photography, because I think it would ruin the magic.
Mlervin, this character here. Mm-hmm. Who's the model for this fella?
So from I was remembering a character from Smallville, the TV show about Clark Kent. Smallville, and there was a character who I think was Lex Luthor's dad.
Yeah,
maybe?
It's Lex Luthor Senior.
Yeah, and he was a ruthless businessman who had a beard and long hair. So he was that Richard Branson style of businessman. The look was a Richard Branson style. And I remember him, and he's based on him, but only from memory. And so when I was drawing him, I was remembering someone else, so I can't really say a friend. Remembering his face a little bit, so I sort of drew on that and made him look like that, he's a cool businessman because he's got long hair and probably listens to Pink Floyd. That's where his coolness ends. Yeah.
Sometimes he might even walk around his carpeted office barefoot.
Yeah.
He might take his shoes off.
He might undo the top button even.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of guy. Just so cool.
There he is. He's getting serious here.
He's got 5 o'clock shadow suddenly.
Yep. He's got a nice little chin bum.
Yeah.
Popping through the dramatic.
People want to know what it's about.
Yes.
What it's actually about. Well, this story I think is called What Am Flower? No, A Saucy Romp. That's what it's called. And as you can see, it's just about them talking about a flower. What am flower? That's mainly what they say through the whole thing. The faces change. There's a flower. It also has a face. And then a bit of it falls. And look, there's a face on the pot plant for a bit. This falls off. You can see where it's going. You can see that's enough to whet your appetite.
I remember I penciled him.
Totally, yep.
But you drew that little face there. That's definitely definitely one of your touches.
Is that a desk or
it's
a
a desk.
flower?
I think it's a desk with a. I don't even know.
Flower just growing straight out of
this. This page is very collaborative, because I think I did draw this, but I think you thumbnailed it. I think this sequence where the characters are going, "What am flower?" and all that. I seem to remember that you thumbnailed that, because it was your silly idea.
Yeah.
That whole sequence.
Yeah,
but it looks like
There's a cute boy watching
that
us.
page. That page just then.
There's a little boy watching us. Sorry. I thought you'd want to know.
Yeah.
Well, we don't want to give away the ending. You should have said a spoiler before you gave that away. People want to know. Now they know that they'll be riding sort of a human jet ski.
You went ahead and finished this story off with this weird human jet ski sequence.
Yeah.
But then I came back and I remember I rewrote this bit.
Did you?
Because the rhyme that you wrote
sucks shit.
Well, the first bit is fine. You wrote, "Why do cries
I thought so.
squirt from mine eyes when I own such wealth and power?" But then the second half didn't make any sort of sense. I couldn't understand.
Oh, what did I say? Yeah, but it ends with "what am flower," right?
Yeah, it ends with "now I know what am a flower." I think it's just this bit that I
for what might be okay. Well, I don't know what I wrote.
Rewrote. Yeah, I know. Looking at it, I didn't completely redo your lettering. But in some places I redid bits to make it more consistent and like I did the sort of the F's.
David said that
F's.
my lettering was shit.
Did he?
Yeah, he told me that the other day in a nice-ish sort of way. Yeah, but it was true. My lettering's shit. Can't be mad about that. Do you do really? That's amazing. Look at this. Look at that's just handwritten. That's not a font.
Well, this is complicated. Because this is a font that I made of my handwriting, but then I've done actual lettering over the top of that.
I've done that. I did that. I did a graphic novel. Just doing a graphic novel recently, and I did that through the whole thing. I made a font of my own handwriting, but then didn't want it to because it looks like a font, doesn't it? It just looks like a font when you have a font.
But it helps you keep the spacing consistent.
Yeah. So you do the font, and then you sort of trace over it. It looks really good when you do that. That's a really good way to do it. Yeah, fonts, man. I hate lettering. I hate doing it. It's stressful. But you're quite good, like really, really good. Yeah.
I'm really good at a lot of the parts of comics that are peripheral to the actual drawing. That's the bit where I struggle.
What's that? The bit?
The actual drawing. The bit where you draw cartoon people.
Yeah, that bit.
And tell stories with the cartoon people. Yeah, that's the part I'm a bit... Well, actually, I'm slow with all of it. Tilt up.
Look how big my fucking head is.
We've done our best to make the...
And red.
Make the comic... for the reader, we've made it hopefully as difficult as possible to tell who did which bit.
Yeah, we have.
I think we've tried to give it a nice consistent look in terms of the style and so on. So that's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's fun.
That's fun.
It's really good.
It's fun.
Readers really appreciate that sort of thing.
Did you say readers or bitches?
Readers.
Oh, okay. Also true.
I don't know. I just was quite serious about that last point, that's all. We also use collage, because I like collage. So I just got that from a newspaper. That wasn't the real headline, but I think I moved the words around.
It wasn't the real headline.
I'm a big power man, get me out of here. Nah.
Wasn't that... Didn't Peter Costello say that or something back in the day?
Maybe it was, but it looks a bit wonky, don't you think? It looks like I've chopped it up a bit. I'm a big power man. I don't think that was a real headline. Oh, you're not serious? You're not serious?
Not.
Huh?
Of course fucking not.
Shush, I don't know. I wasn't thinking, all right? Shush.
Throws the chart out the window. Throws the business graph out the window.
Look at that.
That's the kind of attitude he's got. He's breaking the rules.
Yeah, he doesn't care. Look at that.
We're going, what is it? CEO, tech dickheads all say we're going back to fucking... They don't say going back to basics. That's what they mean. They mean we're not gonna follow any of the established conventions that make things work properly after decades of experience. What are they say? We're going back to first principles. Principles.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. And then he starts just talking about touching dicks.
That's right.
It's just all you. I'm not taking any responsibility for this shit. That's fucking terrifying, isn't it?
The anime cow.
It's not even. It's just disgusting. It's not. Look at the mouth. It's disgusting. Was that you?
You drew that one.
I did that one.
You drew that one. That's
funny,
very much you. Yeah. I penciled some of this and I wrote all of it. I think this page, but I penciled a little of it, but most of this you drew.
Little smiley faces on the tie, and that's disgusting. That's Patrick's face design there.
But Ben's incredible inking really brings it to life.
That's a good cityscape. Oh, that was me as well. I'm just complimenting my own additions, aren't I? It is an excuse to just draw hideous, weird faces, isn't it?
Yeah. But this is your character, Winter Styles, and I brought her back.
I brought her back from the previous story. She did a whole standalone adventure.
What's the story of Sons of Comtec? What is the plot?
Well, Comtec,
what occurs?
Well, Comtec is a corporation in a building. And there's people who work for it, as you can see from this, which is one of the parts of the comic. Apart from having adventures and conversations and all kinds of problems and romance. Do they have any romance? No, they don't have any romance.
Not the kind that you want.
No. Comtec is a corporation.
Yeah.
I like the bit where I said it was in a building and you laughed. Comtec is a corporation in a building.
I wasn't going to cut it. We can just... It's a collage. Remember you said you like collage?
Cut it all together.
Yeah.
But we did a feature that kind of introduces you to some of the background players, the people that don't appear in the main adventures. So you have this bit here, the staff of Comtec, where we took the time to just sort of celebrate, I guess, the other people in the company, like Wesley Forlock from Acquisitions.
Wesley
Forlock, Acquisitions, like stocks, real estate, achievement. He likes achievement.
He loves achievement. That's his hobby. Srum Babbitt.
Crimpets and Lugrudigal Snurp.
That's her department.
She likes AFL.
She does, doesn't she?
She really does. Whistling Jimpus. Global Strategic Strategies. Likes whistling. Okay.
So many colourful characters.
Sterile Cheeds. Supervising Regional Manager. Likes oyster sexing mahjong. Ron Hunchford. Managing Regional Supervisor. Likes hunching 24/7.
He does 24/7.
Yeah.
Like to hunch.
And I don't want to give away too much about this bit, but let's just say there's a very special person at the end of it called Jesus. All right. The light grows dim, ever dimmer. Patrick, I'm asking you the question now. Yeah. What is Sons of Comtec even about?
Well, Bam, Comtec is a company.
Yes.
That's the name of the company.
Yeah.
And at the start of the story, what's the story, would you say, Ben, of Comtec?
I would say everyone in Comtec really has a different story. That's a good answer, isn't it?
Everyone at Comtec does have a little story of their own. Would you say that it's a delightful sampling of vignettes about corporate life and the struggles, the underappreciated struggles of the well-paid business person in the modern day? Ben, would you say that?
I would say vignettes.
Sure. Okay, question answered. What kind of comedy? It's quite a funny. It's an amusing.
It certainly is.
Little series of japes, isn't it?
A little bit left of field, to say the least.
Would you say? I'm not even in this shot. It's following you.
Would I say it was a series of amusing vignettes in comic book form about Comtec, which is a company in a building full of people who work there, each with their own story, intermingling and navigating the complex business world. Don't wipe your snot on me.
That's my favourite ABBA song.
Yeah.
Is it a social satire, Ben? Are we satirising, corporate all of the folly of late capitalist?
Possibly, but I think it's more just making fun of stupid stuff that people say.
It's more farcical, isn't it?
It's more farcical and much more surreal
Yes.
than to say that it's any real satire of anyone.
I would describe it as extremely silly.
Yeah, and I think it's good to set it in an office because that's just a room with nothing in it. So you just have people behaving very stupidly. It's a good setting for that.
It's versatile.
Yeah, it is.
In a way, an office is like the modern version of a blank stage. It's surreal. It's farcical.
What's that word for?
It's farcical.
Non sequitur.
It's popsicle.
Yeah.
Non sequitur.
That's a word for humour where it doesn't necessarily relate to the last thing.
Yes.
Does that make sense? It's non sequitur.
It's non sequitur. And maybe there's just a pinch of satire.
Just a
pinch of satire.
Yes, there are.
Just a wee bit. Just a bit of wee.
Yeah.
Just a pistling of satire.
Just a little tiny little droplet of wee.
Just a turkey baster's worth of satire.
Yep. Enough that you can smell it when you turn your head in a certain direction.
Just a whiff. Just a whiff.
Yes.